right off the bat, let him know that he's, yeah, there you go. Good job. A little shorter reins yet, and so even though we're walking and warming up, yeah, walk forward, and he needs you to look up, don't look down. Yeah, there you go. And even though you're just walking and warming up, I want him still to be lightly on the bit and still supple through the jaw, okay? So even though you're just walking and warming up, he doesn't get, that's right, good, good, very good. Big walk, all the time, really make him march, that's it, good. And you know, this type horse is, they're very interesting, okay? This horse has been bred for generations to jump huge jumps, okay? And these young horses, when they're young, they tend to be very spooky, okay? But you've got to think of him like a big teenager, okay? You know, teenagers can get pretty spacey, all right? Your job is to keep reminding him, walking forward, walking forward, walking forward, that's it. And I want you to don't just hang around on the rail. Ride a beautiful, lovely pattern through the arena. But as you're asking him, in other words, come off the rail, and he's off the rail. Good, and turn again. Keep his shoulders, yeah, outside leg, outside leg. Make him promptly move those shoulders. Good, good for you. Good, good. And what we do, we work on a lot of walk pirouettes so that we learn to articulate the horse around his hind end, keeping a supple horse through a supple jaw. But yeah, now you should feel there that his body is listing off to the left. Did you feel it? Yeah. Yep, and because of that, you lost cadence and power through the step. That's right, good. Yeah, a little shorter rein. Yeah, good, good. And your job, when you're on one of these very young, talented horses, is to remember that you are its fearless leader, okay? He's very sound sensitive, and it's your job to march him through that stuff so he learns that he doesn't have to be worried about any sounds that are on the outside of the arena. Atta girl. Okay, so when you're ready, let's go get your nice bright trot. Eyes up. Yep, shortening the back of your neck. Good. Yep, stretching up. So you're posting with your shoulders and your head at the same time. Good girl. Good girl. Soft hands. Straighten your right wrist. Shorten your left rein so that both reins are the same length. Good girl. A little bit more active leg. He doesn't have to go faster, but we want him to engage a bit more. Yeah. Yeah. Good. Good. Carrying your inside hand. Good girl. Yeah, a little bit more forward step. A little more forward step. That's right. Good. Good. And when you get up to this next turn here, let's track across diagonal. I really emphasize, really work the space of your arena, okay? The novice rider stays on the arena, on the rail. But you don't teach yourself or your horse anything by hanging out on the rail. That's it. Come forward. Come on. Come. Okay, now you're staying on the rail an awful lot. Come on, work around the space. Work around the space. Changing, serpentines, loops, circles. That's a good trot. That is a good trot. Come along. Good. Come along. Come along. Good. Come along. Be careful. Don't let left hand get too heavy. You've got to carry your left hand. Carry the left hand. Good. Good. And as you're finding the nice, beautiful tracks around the center of the arena, be thoughtful that you don't hurry him through the changes of rein, okay? In other words, keep your nice, beautifully calm, rein that you have when you're on the rail, but make it stay decisive as you're working around the interior of the ring. Okay? Again. Okay, now you're going to soften inside jaw, soften left jaw, looking straight ahead. Don't look so hard to the left. Good. Yeah, good. You're thinking about shortening the back of your neck, so you're lifting your chin. Yeah, really bring the shoulder blades up and back. Yeah, good. So you're opening your rib cage. You're giving your lungs more space to breathe correctly. Remember, we have to breathe correctly and rhythmically in order to ask our horses to do that. There you go. Good girl, Helen. Good girl. Good. Come forward. Come. Yeah, a little bit more left leg. Soften him at left rib cage. Beautiful. Good girl. Soften him left rib cage. Good girl. Very nice. Shorten your left rein. Your left rein always wants to be longer than your right, and then what ends up happening is you hang a little too heavy on it, okay? You need to look down at your hands. I am really emphatic on my riders really looking at their hands and knowing what they look like when they're correct and knowing what they look like when they're wrong, so that you can fix your hands when you're riding on your own. Again, I am not into my students being codependent on me, okay? I expect my students to be able to work and function on their own in a professional manner. The only way that you're ever going to learn to ride like ultimately well, even if you are an amateur, having a very professional approach to your riding, is you've got to look at your body parts. You know, if you hear your instructor, like right now, you're looking off to the left but not really seeing anything. If you're going straight, look straight. Okay? If you're turning left, then turn left, but don't turn your head left if you're looking and wanting to go straight, especially on a young horse. On a young horse. Remember, Helen, you're sitting on a Ferrari that has not had its engine ultimately tuned yet, okay? You're not sitting on a quad, okay? It's very important for you to build a relationship with any young horse, knowing that he needs to know that he's got a fearless leader up there, okay? You cannot be glancing off to the stars. Because remember, as a young horse progresses, it is a silly thought to think, well, I wonder if there's ever going to be a problem, or if there's something that the horse is going to spook about. Or it's not if, it's just a matter of when. It's a young horse, okay? You know, if there's a dog outside the door that all of a sudden runs and whatever barks outside the door, I'm using that as an example, okay? You know, it's a young horse, okay? He might startle, right? So your job is to remember to ride it professionally, okay? So it's not that big of a deal. There you go. Very good. Very good. And let's ask him to push a little bit more, pushing a little bit more, look